Yo, what's going on, guys? So today's an exciting day because the FedEx guy just came by and dropped off a whole bunch of parts that I ordered for the Civic. Good old winter beater. I'll show you what I got here. So first off, these blue lugs. I didn't really think of this color concept because the car's red and I just ordered a bunch of blue stuff, but I just saw blue and I was like, yeah, that looks sick, so I ordered it. So yeah, so I got these blue lug nuts. I ordered wheel spacers 1 inch all the way around yesterday, so those should be coming in soon. Tow hook, you know, in case we get stuck in like any snowbanks or anything, so we can get pulled out. That's what this is for. And then these right here are rear lower control arms. Skunk2, another sticker to add to the car. But yeah, as you can see, I'm gonna take it out of the packaging here. Damn, you guys know when you like drive behind those like slammed Hondas and you can see their rear lower control arms? Looks so dope. So yeah, got the two control arms here, and then got the center support brace here that goes between them. They bolt up to these holes, I believe, and then these two are for a rear sway bar. So yeah, ASR, pretty nice, pretty dope. And then this is another brace here. It just connects to the bottom of this. That's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna install all these parts: the control arm, the brace, the lug nuts, and then the tow hook. And yeah, it should be a fun day, you know. From what I've looked underneath the car, it doesn't look hard at all, so it shouldn't take too long. It depends on how rusty and tight the bolts are, but other than that, you know, pretty easy. So yeah, installing these today, and then hopefully next video on this car is when we're going to be chopping the springs. So I'm going to install the tow hook last, but it's pretty much gonna most likely here, I guess. That's the only mounting spot. So right in the middle, no muffler. Kind of wanted to like offset it to a side. I don't know, we'll see. But here's an overlook of the stock suspension before I put everything on. Damn. Alright, so time to jack this thing up. Oh, I just totally realized all this damage right here on my car. Pretty fucking bad. And that's new, that's all new. Holy shit, that's so bad. Look how deep that is, and oh my god. Good thing it's a beater though. Okay, whatever. Alright. So basically, I just sprayed down all the necessary bolts that I got to take off down with PB Blaster. So there's two here on the end of the control arm, and then one in the middle here, just like so. So basically, this is gonna sit like that in place of that. Like that. Oh yeah, it's gonna look dope. Fork. Yeah, now basically just gonna take these bolts off. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. These things literally look like toys, like a Tonka toy or a Hot Wheels or something. I don't know, that's what it reminds me of. So I now 100% realize I should have taken the wheels off before I started this. Amateur move to not take the wheels off first. Check out my contraption here. Holding the brake pedal down so I don't need to drop the car. My racing wheels. Let me know if you guys think I should paint these or dip them or something. I don't want to go too ricey, but yeah, if you have any suggestions. I kind of like the color that they are already. It's like hyper silver, so yeah. Alright, so this bolt's completely loose. I'm just going to leave it in there so I can break these two bolts right here without it hanging down. So yeah, I'm going to break these two down. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, so as you guys saw, the head of this bolt just completely snapped off when I was trying to loosen it off. So I don't really know what I'm going to do because it's a welded nut on the other side. Where is it? There. So I'm just going to take this whole coil out with the control arm and then try to tap it out, I guess, or figure out a way to get that out. But yeah, shit like this is going to happen on an old rusty car, unfortunately. Yeah, so I'm going to do the 2 bolts at the top there and then drop the whole thing down. Alright, so there's the top of the strut. Check out that rust hole. Damn, straight through. Gonna undo these 2 and then drop the whole thing down. There she be. Alright, so I got them apart. I just kind of kicked this as it was just barely dangling onto here. And yeah, you can see this bolt in here. So probably just be able to twist this portion out. And then I'll be good to go. Gonna start on the other side now and try to be more careful, but same thing's probably gonna happen. The difference between old and new. Damn, dude. Fork. Minty. So alright, so update on this side. Same bullshit happened with the bottom of the strut bolt. And then this bolt over here, that also broke. Just, I forgot how shitty it was to work on like old rusted cars. Cars from Japan, when they come from the motherland, there's no rust on them, so it's so easy to work on. Like, you don't gotta worry about stuff like this. So this was a reminder of how shitty things can be. But other than that, pretty much ready to just gotta take this bolt out, drop that, and then I can drop this whole strut out. Hey. Alright, so there isn't much light left. The sun's setting. I didn't get as far as I wanted to, but here's kind of how it's looking. It's not mocked up 100% yet, but have lower control arms like mocked up with the center brace here. So that's kind of how it looks overall. Basically, I'm gonna get back to this tomorrow and finish the job. Just cause yeah, there isn't much light left and it's about to get dark. So yeah, I'll just throw the wheels on with the new lugs. See how that looks, and then yeah, continue this tomorrow. Blue lugs, damn. Fork, minty setup right there. All right, so I guess the next day now. Check this out. Oh god, he's going in. Rob is a funny guy. He is. Alright, anyways, day 2 started a bit late. Unfortunately, 4:30, sun's gonna set in like half an hour. But anyways, about this, so yeah, this is the bolt that's stuck inside the welded nut here, and then same thing with here. Yeah, Charles is here.
What's up?
We have a Dremel, and we're gonna just try to cut the whole welded nut off of the strut, like the fork here. So this will be gone pretty much, both sides. Alright, I got my 6 sunglasses on, got my station all set up here. Pretty much just gonna step on this like that, and then grind away like this. So I'll grind it down. Still? Yay, there we go.
Nice.
Yes!
So basically, for you, those of you who are wondering what all the fireworks were about, we cut off the nut and grinded it completely down, so the remainder of that bolt, wherever it is no longer threaded onto that piece.
Yep. So now we're just buying pretty much, like I said, a bolt and a nut.
Yeah.
And like honestly, suspension should be set up like this. It's much easier, because like yeah, there's a chance of the bolt, like pretty much what just happened, seizing in there, and then there's threads and it's like all fucky. So one side's done,
just grind that one.
Now we gotta grind this side down, pop the LCA out because it's still in there, and then yeah. 20 minutes later, been trying to get this control arm out, and then it's just wouldn't budge. We tried everything, so we just started drilling it and cut down the metal as short as possible. So now we're just gonna hammer this out. Well, pry this up, pry on this up, and then just hit the LCA out. And as you can see, it's already dark out. It's darker in person. This camera has good like light adjusting, so you guys can see in dark. But yeah, that's what's up now, and then we'll see how far we get today. Update. Finally got the LCA out. Took a whole bunch of hitting, drilling, prying, and cutting, but finally they're both ready, drilled, nice and flat. It's too late to do really any work right now, but I'm gonna be going to the hardware store with one of these and finding the right size bolt and nut. So I have everything, all the hardware and everything ready to go for tomorrow, and I can finally finish this job. It's taking a lot longer than it should. Gonna head over to like a Home Depot or something, finding the right size bolts and nuts. So yeah, let's get it. Looking pretty dope. I'm actually curious to see how it's gonna drive and handle after the stuff's all in properly and everything. Alright, so I just picked up all the hardware that I need. Just met someone here that watches the videos, so shout out to you. Sorry, I already forgot your name, but I think it was Ryan. So yeah, Charles left, by the way. So it's pretty cold out right now, and it's late and it's dark, as you can see. But I might still just pop the struts back in and get them ready for tomorrow. I'll just see how far I get. Apparently tomorrow's supposed to be really cold, so I want to get as much done. Alright, now to just feed the strut through the bottom up there, and I'm going to put a bolt on. So this is in there now. So I'm gonna, might as well just like bolt the LCA to this part. The hub and the strut. Alright, so quick update. Day number 3, of course. It snowed, so yeah, pretty cold out. Just no garage things. I got the space heater here. There's a bolt that snapped in half in here. It's such a dumb design. There's like a welded nut on the other side. It snapped off in the nut, and the same thing happened as you guys saw. So I'll have to figure out that issue. This is a lot more of a tedious job than I thought it would be initially. So damn, just like that, everything is in. I didn't add the additional like support brace here just because it had lining up issues. I'll put it in later, but you know, everything went in. Happy with how it turned out. It drives really good, and it snowed, as you can see. Finally a shitload, so it will be time to put this car through the test. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. I'll be putting the tow hook and spacers in the next video. So yeah, peace.